All right, we'll start you off with a casual question. What is your spirit animal?
I'm definitely gonna go with a mama lion. I think that is my spirit animal because you have to be able to be like feisty. Some call it sassy, but you also have to be able to be like really responsive to issues and like mama cubs are. So you got that like the fight, but also the caring. So I think that's what I try to go after. It may not be what I am. People may think it's more of the fight, but who knows?
Yeah.
I mean, when you asked me this question, the funny thing is that this summer, someone told me that I am her spirit animal because I just constantly have this, yeah, let's live life, let's be cool. So I guess
You're your own spirit animal.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, wow. I haven't heard that response
Oh
before.
my god.
But okay, very
Yeah.
individualized. All right.
Now, let's take a 180 from that.
Okay.
I know you just touched on this in your debate about the closing of the Stillman Infirmary, but now you have a chance to talk right to the camera and speak to those viewers, like the Lamonters out there.
About what you think of the administration and how you plan to work with them.
Well, I think number one, it's absolutely wrong for them to do that without informing any students. Like last night, my eye got an infection, so I just like midnight ran to the Stillman and was like, oh, what would I do if it's not there anymore? So I think definitely the UC has to work with the administration, and I think Gus is doing a good job to right away contact the director of the health services.
Yeah, fun fact, after she called me to tell me she was in Stillman, we couldn't meet. The first question was whether or not she could come to the debate. Probably not the right question, but it was. And I think that the big thing with the closing of Stillman, like, first the issues that they're trying to say that there's like this dichotomy between like mental health issues and having like Stillman Infirmary, which, I mean, if you need both, fund both. But the other thing is that it's a larger issue of like the university not talking to students before they make decisions like this. This is the same with like the videos issues that we're recently having, the same with the Q guides. It's like a consistent theme, and this is kind of what we said in the debate, but it's just a larger structural issue that we have to deal with.
All right. That seems like a response, a tone carried by the response of almost all the candidates, and I'm glad that you guys have it because the UC advocating for students should be something that's happening. But that being said, what differentiates you from all the other people who are running? What makes you better than the person sitting on your left or right? I know you guys were sitting on the corner, so that doesn't apply, but there you go, the left.
I think Faith and I are the best candidate because we've been advocating for changes on campus from both inside and outside of UC. I have been on the UC since my freshman year, and I know how to get things done. From the airport Thanksgiving shuttle to organizing a women leadership panel discussion to, back lunch system, streamlining that system. I think it's just, I know how to get things done, but at the same time, I think that even though the UC is actively, making changes on an individual UC rep basis, our efforts are very decentralized. There's no like really a collective UC effort, and that's why people outside of UC think that, oh, I don't really know what the UC is doing, even though people inside of UC know that we've been doing things. And then I think Faith can talk more about her experience, just advocating for change outside of UC.
Yeah, so I've also been like involved with student issues, but I never thought to go to the UC with it. Like, done a mental health policy paper about like what the university and other colleges should be doing differently. Met with Dean Karana about social space, and that's still a process I'm doing with 2 other students. And I think the biggest thing is that like, yes, we're an insider outsider ticket, which I think is big in itself, but also like Happy and I don't agree on everything, and I think it's very important to also have people that are willing to like be at different sides of things, come to the center and figure out a solution that's like the most efficient, and it's not just like being 100% agreeable and having the same perspective. We have different perspectives, but that's what makes us better than the other candidates.
So we're going to finish with one of the most important questions you'll hear all day. What is your favorite D Hall cereal?
And feel free to give an actual closing statement afterwards. Let's try to keep it short though. Go for it. D Hall cereals.
Yeah, so the thing with the D Hall cereal is that Harvard gets this like weird stuff. Like, I know Captain Crunch, I don't know Colossal Crunch. And so I'm not quite sure how to answer this question in terms of like, there is a difference between what my favorite cereal would be if we had the real stuff, but I've always been a Captain Crunch fan, so maybe that Colossal stuff does it, but it's not the same.
No, I mean, honestly, in spring break, whatever is out there, I just take it because like spring break always ran out so quickly. So any cereal, I'm good.
It's Hunger Games out here.
Oh yeah.
And the closing statement in under 10 seconds. Try your best.
Be
Well,
happy
Have faith.
and reinvent the UC.